Hello everyone, this is my review of what I think is the best value keyboard case for the iPad 8th and 7th generation. So we're going to start with an unboxing. Now here's the box right here, nice packaging. So now I have already used this, so I'm going back and unboxing it again. So this is what you'll see when you first get it. So first you will see the user manual, and it tells you a bunch of different things such as how to connect it with Bluetooth, all the shortcut features. Yeah, so this is good to have. Here in this box we have the USB-C charging cable. I found it very interesting that this keyboard comes with a USB-C charging cable because most of the other ones on Amazon do not, and they cost more money. As you can see, USB-C to USB-A. Now they say that the battery life on this keyboard is supposed to last 5 years, and it charges in about 2 hours. Now here's the case itself, and this is by the brand EWIN. I have a direct link on Amazon for you guys if you guys are interested in purchasing it. So as you can see, it's like a fake leather type of material, but it's very nice. And it has a magnetic strap here to keep it hooked up and keep your iPad safe. So when you open it up, here we are. This is the keyboard, scissor keys, and the nice trackpad. This is another thing that gravitated me towards this case, is the keyboard, the trackpad itself, because it offers a lot of functionality and really improves the overall iPad experience. All right, so now let's take these off right here. And here we have a sticker just describing how to connect it with Bluetooth. And it has their honeycomb technology back here to protect the iPad from drops and also to dissipate heat more effectively. Here we have the camera slot, power button slot, all the slots for microphones, speakers, and then charging port for the iPad. And here's a charging port for the keyboard. And then here is your connectivity to connect it to Bluetooth. And it also has, I believe, 4 sensors here that tells you if the keyboard is on, if it's connected to Bluetooth, if there's caps lock, and then if it is low on battery. As you can see here, it has a multitude of different iOS shortcut features, and these really improve the iPad experience and make it seem more like a MacBook. There's several different ones, such as you press function and then any of these keys that have blue pictures on them. So for example, you can press function 3 and then it'll do a search. Function 9, it will fast forward the track. You can do function lock and it'll lock the iPad. And this case also comes with an auto wake feature, so when you're like this, or when you have the case closed and then you open it up, the iPad automatically wakes, and then when you close it, it goes to sleep to save the iPad's battery life. All right, here's the iPad in the case, and we're going to turn it on by pressing this power button here. As you can see, it just flashed blue, and now we are connected to the keyboard. See, so that was very quick. So now let me demonstrate some of the features. So the trackpad has 9 different touch features or gesture features, which really increase the iPad's usability. I give a few examples. So here we go. Here's 3 fingers up, and then it takes you back to the home screen. And now we're back at the home screen. Here is an example of the mouse. As you can see, it moves, and then when you click on something, it hovers over it. As you can see, it works really well, very responsive. So after using this keyboard, that it is the best value keyboard on Amazon, and my reasoning behind this is that it costs $37 as of right now, as of January 2021 on Amazon, and it is a lot less compared to other ones such as the Apple Smart Keyboard or the Logitech keyboard that are both over $100. And then there's also other ones that are $60 plus that offer a similar feature set, and this one is only $37. And the build quality is very nice, as I previously mentioned during the unboxing. Fits the iPad really well and it protects it from drops. Here's an example of the keys and how they sound. They have a good tactile feel. There is no backlighting with these keys, but that's all right. And so here's an example of the function keys. So I am going to turn up the brightness by pressing function 2. And as you can see, it increases the brightness, and you can also decrease it by pressing function 1. And that is just a different setup, but it mimics the functions of a MacBook for $300 plus $37 for this case. And for that price point, I think that a budget iPad computer substitute is unbeaten for a sub $400 productivity tool. So getting back to the keyboard, there are a few cons that I have noticed, a few negatives, a few drawbacks. And the first one being that the back part of the keyboard that holds up the iPad is a little flimsy. As you can see, I touch it and then the iPad moves. So that could be a bit better. And then also too, I would say the viewing angle is a little difficult because it is so low to the desk. So you're having to lean in to see things. And then additionally, I would say that when you turn the keyboard around or flip it over so that way you're just viewing the iPad, it does feel a little weird to feel the keys. But none of these cons are specifically for this keyboard besides maybe the back being a little flimsy. So that can improve, but for $37, you're getting a very good deal that adds a lot of functionality to your iPad. Color scheme is nice. It fits the space gray iPad. And overall, I would say that this is a great keyboard. I would highly recommend it. There are 22 function keys, which really improve the experience. The connection is great. The Bluetooth connection, very stable. The keys are very tactile and responsive. There is hardly, if any, latency present that I can view. It protects the iPad. It's inexpensive. And overall, I think it's a great case. So now I will show you a demonstration on, let's say, Safari. I'm going to type. So I just clicked on it with the mouse. As you can see, very responsive once again. So now I'm going to type with the keys so you guys can see how fast it is. So we are going to go to apple.com. See, hardly any latency here. So now we click on it, enter, and it works just like a MacBook. See, so you can scroll down with 2 fingers, like I said, those functions, or the gesture functions for the mouse, the trackpad. So here we go, just like a MacBook. For $37, you can turn your iPad into a full-on MacBook competitor. As you can see, you can click on certain pages, and it works out great. Another feature that is present in this case is the Apple Pencil sleeve right here. And even for an Apple Pencil, I would recommend getting an inexpensive one on Amazon that does the same job as an Apple Pencil, but it's a lot less expensive. But overall, I would say that this keyboard was a very good buy, and I'd recommend it to anybody who's looking to add functionality to their iPad for a lot less money than what Apple and Logitech are charging. And I have no complaints about the build quality, about the functionality of it, anything like that. The only con that's specific to this keyboard, like I said before, was the back being a little flimsy. But other than that, I would say that this is the best value keyboard on Amazon. And it has a 4.8 stars on Amazon, which is very high. So overall, there's hardly any cons to this keyboard, and it creates a new experience for your iPad. So thank you for watching.